I have my university admission notice here, and this is the moment I'll accept it. Okay, so now it's official. I will start university by studying psychology for at least one term. However, my mission at university will be far more than studying and getting a grade, and today we're talking about it. I had a fine time in high school. I took part in a good network of people, I had good teachers, the quality of the education was good, and I got good grades. But occasionally, I was wondering what the purpose of it all was. Attending the different classes could at times feel like one big blur. Going to school sometimes felt like going to the gym without gaining any muscles. I know that's not really true, because when I look back at the work I've done a few years ago, or perhaps even just months ago, I can see the improvement. I often cringe at the obvious mistakes, but I cringe lightheartedly, because it's a sign of development. I went into high school quite uninformed about what I wanted to get out of it, and what those 3 years would provide me with for that matter. Before applying to university, I decided that I would make a far more informed decision. This is what my thoughts were like. I have a feeling that quite a few students apply to university because it automatically gives them an identity, and they don't have to think about their lives for another couple of years. It's about using late adolescence years to impulsively live in the moment. I try not to fall into that trap by making sure that my plan to go to the university was justified, that I could motivate why I choose that path, because university is not for everyone. I apply to university because it gives me 3 to 5 years to really straighten myself up. Not just professionally in terms of the studies, but also personally, because I will put a conscious effort into my personal development. I'm never gonna get these delicate years of my youth back, so I figured that I better spend them on something worthwhile. My observation is that increasingly it becomes less and less self-evident that grades are a predictor of success in the work life. Of course, you might need the grade for what you want to do, but in the end of the day, you're gonna get hired or fired because of your competence or lack of competence. A teacher once asked me if I'm aiming for the highest grade in a subject I was good at, and I remember replying with, "Not necessarily. I'm here to learn." And I think that's what education is about. Education is about investing the present for the future. It's about sacrificing time and potential in order to learn, to become something, and become more competent. A former mentor of mine used to say to our class that it's not you against me, it's us against the curriculum. And that line really stuck with me, probably because that's how school should work. The teachers should be on their side, and I do believe that the vast majority of the teachers are. However, it also seems to me like the universities have forgotten its core reason for existence, partly due to political reasons. I can't tell you if going to university will be a good investment of your time and money, because I'm not sure if they're on your side, to be honest. While this makes the 1,000-year-old institution that the university is more irrelevant and more illegitimate, I do still see its place. I still think that it can provide a good platform for your personal and professional development if you put some effort into articulating what you want, shaping a strategy to support that vision, and work really hard to achieve it. Think, read, listen, speak, write. Those are 5 meta skills that you will have great use for in every thinkable domain in life. That's what you should be learning in the university. These skills will help you navigate the metagame of life, and it will make you more useful in your social network. Think about it. Is there anything more powerful than articulate human beings? Everything you need to become what you want is there at the university. The social network with like-minded people, the teachers who are hopefully on your side and competent at what you're doing, the libraries where knowledge from the history of the world is concentrated. It's all there at the university. Universities are supposed to offer a platform of tools, where you can become whatever you set your mind to become. If you attend university, it is your moral obligation to use those tools to sharpen yourself and do good for the world. That's what the university is for, in my opinion. That's what I wanted to say with this video, and that's my mission at the university. Thanks for watching, and peace out.